Hi, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the MakeCode Arcade livestream. I'm Shannon. I'm at Checkout on the MakeCode forums.
I'm Joe at J1Drill on the MakeCode forums.
And I'm Richard. I'm Richard on the MakeCode forums.
Awesome. So I didn't have any ideas for today, so my idea is to steal someone else's idea, and we're going to recreate a game that I enjoyed on Neopets. I can say this, right?
You can say Neopets.
Okay, cool.
This is like reporting. It's fair use.
Sweet.
All right. For all those kids out there, Neopets was a website that was very popular when we were kids.
Some people still play Neopets, I'm sure.
I don't know if today's generation. I think it might be holdouts from our generation.
That's fair.
It's my only real coding-like experience before I was like 22, 21. And that was because they had a little website thing. And I remember I was the fanciest one because I put all my stuff in marquee tags. So it scrolled across the screen and I was so cool.
That's the stuff. Did you have a little HTML music player that would start when you would go?
Yeah. And I had it in a marquee tag.
Wonderful.
Incredible. All right, so the game that I'm thinking of is called Freaky Factory. And the basic way it works is that you have 3 buckets of paint. This is the Neopets game. And then you have little paint blobs going across the top of the screen, and you have to like release the blob to fall in the bucket. And then there's like toys that are coming out that need to be painted. So you're basically doing like a little resource management thing to make sure you always have enough paint to paint the toy that's coming out. So you guys, should we like reskin this in some way?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it has to be like sorting things into something, right?
Yeah. And then like making something with that, I think.
By the way, I would just like to read out the things we're about today because they're just particularly good and I don't remember doing all of these.
Yeah.
This stream is about Gusto, super elastic collisions, listening or comprehending, counting, dogs named Tapioca, synthesizers, looking forward to Richard synthesizer sounds, betrayal, capital letters, and making clocks that line up all pretty like.
Is it Gusto or Gusto? I think I've always heard Gusto.
Gusto. I was pronouncing it in a funny way.
Okay.
It's definitely Gusto, and I thought you were saying 2 separate words. Goose
no.
and I was like, this is
it's definitely no, it is 100% Gusto. I was just saying Gusto, like in a funny way. I mean, whatever.
I'm just saying, if there was a stream about geese making bread, like I would believe that someone had done this, you know?
Oh, goose dough.
Goose dough, yeah.
Oh, are you sure the geese?
Oh, goose dough. I was thinking about the little things on the feet of goose.
Oh,
geese.
No, change that about right now, Joey.
All right, so I'm just gonna make some buckets and we will see how it goes. And you guys can think of stuff that goes into buckets that can be recombined into other stuff.
So what was the last thing you put into a bucket?
Last thing I put into a bucket?
I asked Joey.
Oh, Joe. Oh yeah, go for it, Joey.
When's the last time I've had a bucket in my vicinity? Okay.
I think for me, it might have been sand for a sandcastle. I don't interact with buckets that often.
How long ago was this, Richard? When was the last time you made a sand?
Long time ago. Yes, longtime viewers will know.
Absolutely has to be water, I think. Okay. Water to fill up like a kid's pool for my niece.
Better answer than mine. Okay, wait. So what are things that we can put in the water?
In the water?
You can make...
Well, I was thinking it would be fun if there was a little bloop. So it doesn't need to be water, but I would like there to be a little bloop.
We can make boba. So you gotta drop the boba like flavoring sauce, and we also could make it so you have to drop like the things like the strawberry or the boba.
Joey, this is genius.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
This game is now Boba Factory.
So 3060.
Well, we do need a full screen animation of like the little popping thing when you put in the straw. So if somebody wants this,
You gonna work on that, Joey?
I don't have it. I don't have it in me. I can't. I don't have the
Joey.
proper visualization.
Joey, I want you to channel when you made that needle threading game. All right.
Channel when you made core guy to door guy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This is all right.
Yeah. Should probably change that from bucket to Boba cup.
Oh, bucket. Okay, I'm gonna make these
Boba.
guys a little shorter also. 60 is so much. Almost square. All right, so basically what I'm thinking is, yeah, this is great. You're gonna have stuff coming along the top, and then either like probably down here, there's gonna be like an indicator of the like type of boba. I think actually I'm gonna just, yeah, down here it'll be like, here's what's coming, and then it'll like flash a little bit, and then like it'll come across or something. You have like a little bit of time to try and like get the ingredients right. And okay, so what are the things, let me write down real quick. What are the things, this is not important, but except for, for world building, what's in each bucket?
Okay, well, all right, so let's start with toppings. I feel like that's the easiest thing to do,
Mm-hmm.
So we got tapioca, boba, classic.
Wait, each bucket only has, we can have 3 things total.
We can have 3 things total.
Yes.
Okay, then do we want to do toppings?
Maybe, how would we do toppings? Maybe you just click on the topping and that like activates it. So the buckets are like stuff.
Okay, so the buckets are like the juice flavor, and then the toppings are just an addition after the fact, like as a button.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, I was thinking sorting the
Okay.
toppings, right? Like we got coconut jelly coming, we got tapioca coming, we got crystal boba coming, and then you have to drop it into the right buckets. But I guess the core component of the game that we're basing this off of is that there are big blobs and small blobs. They do different things, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really make sense with that. So
okay, let's start with flavors, and then we can figure out how to introduce toppings as we go.
Okay, well, we should do taro because we have so much purple.
Yeah.
Jasmine's good.
Jasmine's great.
And matcha is very green.
Perfect. Okay. What color is Jasmine gonna be? We'll pick one. Teal.
Is there another name for taro?
Okay, and then I'm gonna make these buckets like, okay, let me set.
Vivian says in chat, Joey, your shirt looks cool.
Oh wow, nice. Only had this one since freshman year of high school.
That's how you know it's a quality shirt.
I'm gonna be using some of, I think taro is gonna be bright purple because I'm using some of this purple for buckets. Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's good. I think the bright purple totally works.
Cool. Okay. And then I'm just gonna write the word bucket on it.
Can you misspell it? Can you make the E and I?
Beautiful.
It's like nice.
Okay. And we are going to start making things that go across the top. So I think maybe we'll do a background image.
Yes, I'm trying to think of the things we can drop. So for Jasmine, we can drop jasmine flowers. Right?
Oh yeah, that's very good.
Matcha, I guess we'll just do like different sized green blobs. Yeah.
All right. So the way that this works in Freaky Factory, or I think that's what it's called, is that there's 2 lines across the top and things attached on strings are going across, and you like cut the string. So I think I'm not gonna have us like cut the string. I do like the idea of there being 2 things. They're moving in opposite directions, and you're gonna like click on the item to like release it, and then it's gonna fall. So
Ooh, okay, wait. So do you want to do a cursor, or
yes.
hear me out? What if we had just a bunch of scissors and each of the buttons is one of the scissors?
Okay, I do really like this actually.
Yeah.
Why can't every game be QWOP?
Guys, you should play QWOP. Great game. Great game to take inspiration from.
Okay, so I think what Richard is proposing is we'll have 4. I'm going to start with 4 scissors, and it's going to be up, down, left, right, I guess.
Oh yeah, we're making another perfect fit. I love it.
Yeah. Is this not what you were thinking?
Yeah, no, that is what I was thinking.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
You should also play Perfect Fit, which is one of my favorite games I think we've ever made. It's just so hard and frustrating, and Shannon's the best at it.
Have we made a swap like? Okay. Have we made a QWOP, an actual QWOP like?
No, we haven't. We should do that.
Okay, and the thing I'm thinking, I thought Perfect Fit was the QWOP like.
I mean, it is the most QWOP like, but it's not. It's not like QWOP. I feel like QWOP like to be a total thing has to be physics based.
I see. I see. Okay, so the thing. Oh, sorry. The thing I'm thinking is the scissors will cut across both lines. Otherwise, if they're separate, that's like too many. And we'll see how this works. The things will be moving at different speeds. I'm worried that having the scissors at a fixed point will make it harder to aim, or like. Well, we'll just see. Let's do it, and then.
Being hard to aim is fine.
True.
Yeah.
Great point. And actually, let's start by making some stuff. So I'm going to do a 50% chance it'll be coming from either this direction or this direction. So we have our percent chance. And I'm just gonna make a projectile.
Joey, I'm taking orders for Boba. What do you want in yours?
I want strawberry with strawberry chunks.
Okay. Shannon, what can I put you down for?
Jasmine, 100% sugar, less ice.
All right. No toppings?
Oh, boba.
Okay, cool. Yeah. I'll do fresh milk, brown sugar, the original boba I learned recently. Because I'm caffeine free, and tapioca boba. And Vivian, I was just about to ask you, but you have already scooped me in chat. She wants taro with boba and less sugar.
Is taro just a thing everybody knows? Because I like that is the first time in a while I've had to look up a fruit or a vegetable, whatever it is.
Yeah, it's like a yam. It's purple.
Yeah, it's a very pretty one. Like. If you look at the cross section, it's like a dark purple. And
okay. I'm changing my mind as we go. So basically, I'm gonna make an ingredient. Yeah, and then or item. No.
Vivian says, "What the heck? Taro is a potato. A yam is also a potato. I would like to say."
Okay, and then I'm going to do images in here. New variable. Gradient images. Oh no. And we'll have 3 ingredients. Oh, different sizes though.
Oh, I see. Vivian was saying, what the heck, because she told me less sugar for her order, which I already put in. I'm sorry. And really, she wanted less ice.
Oh, I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Okay, so one.
I also usually go with like 0% sugar, but I just forgot to say it.
What do jasmine flowers look like? They're white, right?
Yeah, they're like white with yellow in the center.
Yellow in the center. Okay, I'm just gonna make them actually white then. Great. There's a flower.
They're like stars. You know, they have like 5 petals.
And then taro is bright purple, and it's like a not gonna look like anything.
Vivian's Boba hack. Less ice is a better deal.
Yeah, Vivian is wise. No.
Shouldn't it be the reverse? No,
Is it
you're
purple?
right.
Oh, okay. I
You're
don't know.
right. No, it's brown on the outside, purple on the inside.
Brown on the outside. That's great news for me, person who used up all the purples doing other things.
Yeah, but those little purple things you got going on, that's spot on. The little like, striations.
Okay, this might be okay. We might need to change our background color later. We'll see. And then the matcha. So yeah, I guess we'll just do it this way. We're gonna set the image. Whoops. And we're going to set it to the image from this array. So ingredient images, get value at temp number. I also only need to do this once, as it turns out. Okay, the thing I need to do here is save which kind of ingredient it is. So what time is it? It's time for arcade.
Arcade.
Sprite.
Right.
Data.
Yeah. Oh boy, Joey thought he could do it without doing the hand gestures.
Joey thought he could do it without saying the words.
No, I'm busy drawing a masterpiece.
Oh, fair enough.
Oh man, Joey, I'm so excited. Okay. Cool. So we're making things. We're making ingredients, and I'm going to save on the ingredient, the kind of ingredient that it is. So I'm saving ingredient data, flavor. And 0 is going to be matcha.
Guess jasmine is jasmine flavored.
Yeah. Why?
No, it's just funny, I guess, to put flavor on the flavor.
Oh. And then I'm going to set the position and velocity. So gradient, if we, these are both going to start in fixed positions. So this is 0, 7, and this is 160, 20. So we're going to say 0, 7, 160, and I might even move it a little bit off screen just so they start off.
I like that. Good idea.
Yeah, we'll see how this works with like destroying. It's not fully off screen now anyway, so maybe that'll be okay. All right, so now we should be appearing. Yep, 1 pixel off. That looks great. And I'm going to be setting the velocity on these. So I'm going to set the ingredient Vx to a random number between, and if you're starting on the left, you're moving in the positive X direction. So we're going to say 10 to 60. And then we'll just do the opposite, -10 to -60. We'll see how this goes.
The Boba place just called me, and it's just the weirdest thing. They said this never happened before, but as they were making all of our drinks, they were doing Vivian's last, and they ran out of sugar. So Vivian's getting
You just
full
put in
ice
salt instead, right?
Full ice, no sugar. It's just a. What should be the behavior if 2 of them are overlapping? You just drop both, right? That's a problem for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're the one who did it.
Cool.
Yeah. Live with your mistakes.
Okay, I think I might.
So live with your mistakes.
Yeah. I'm going to do a little bit more vertical separation on these just because we have the space. So now we are down at 29.
Richard, I forget, is your full screen pixel art speed up fix in this coming release, or is it already in this past release? Imagine.
Is it in the release at all? Did it get cherry picked?
Oh,
I
did
don't know
not.
if I cherry picked it.
Oh, okay. Oh, this is fine.
All right, it's cursor time, my friends. And I'm changing the kinds of all of these. Add new kind. I should just call ingredient, huh? Okay, so we have our ingredients, we have our buckets, and we're making our player character. New variable. Cursor. And we'll just do like a computer looking guy. Yeah, and we'll definitely need to do the thing with the 1 pixel click target for this one, I think. Precision is going to be important. Do I do my cursors opposite from everyone else?
Yes. So I guess if you do it that way, it's a right hand.
Yeah, that's why.
I think you've been doing it right and we've been doing it wrong. You should flip it.
All right.
Now it bothers me.
Because I am right.
I mean, yes, this is how the typical like Windows style cursor is, because top left is the click target.
Yeah, look at this guy. Oh, I forgot the
Yeah.
thumb.
You don't have to have a thumb. Thumbs aren't
Underneath
real.
it.
Is that real?
Have you ever actually seen your own thumb? Can't say you have.
True. Great point, Joey. Who can say what's up there? You
I mean, I've seen a panda and it had a thumb.
seen a panda thumb?
Yeah, pandas
Do
have
pandas
thumbs.
really exist?
Yes. Yes.
All right. So we have our cursor. We're gonna move it with buttons. Cursor, and we're gonna set stay in screen to be true on the cursor. So now we're boxed in. Oh,
Wait, did you guys not know that pandas have thumbs?
I made this cursor, but we're doing scissors. I forgot. All right,
I believe.
Oh,
pandas have
right.
thumbs.
let's keep this guy. You guys just let me do this.
I'm sorry. Yeah, this is on us. Well, not on
Okay.
Joey. Joey's doing art. This is on me. I'm sorry.
Instead, I'm gonna make some scissor sprites. How should we do? Should I give them different kinds? I guess so, right? Or I could just, I mean, there's only gonna be one of each. I'll just make them all different variables.
Yeah,
All right.
that'll work. And then you just need like an up, like an open and a closed thing. And then when it's closed, we can switch the kind. Or, I don't know. I'll leave that up to you.
I think it'll just be a button press and it'll animate once. So
Ah,
it's like
fair enough. Yeah.
All right, and these guys are gonna need to be bigger. They're not gonna be very, very detailed scissors.
What kind of scissors are you gonna do?
Oh God, what do scissors look like? This kind?
Okay. So like, I think those are like sewing scissors.
Yes. And I'll give them a teal handle, because that's nice.
Fancy, fancy.
All right.
Let's see these scissors.
Looking great.
Yeah, that looks good. Got like a little bit of perspective going on, which I don't know if it was intentional or not, but it looks good.
Assume that nothing is intentional. Left, up.
I like how it's definitely the scissors are going to be cutting the string that they're all traveling on.
it's, you know, we're in a magic boba factory. It's all fine.
Yeah, fair. What Boba Factory isn't magic? What Boba Factory isn't magic?
Great point. Okay, I think I'm gonna place the scissors below, and they're actually just gonna like move up to chop, since it's weird to make scissors that are. I guess I didn't have to separate them vertically. Whatever. And let's place them evenly for now. So, whoops. All right. Scissor left, position 2. X. Ooh.
Okay, I have a boba question.
Yes.
When they make boba, you're using the same variable for all of them. Why, when they make boba, do they use the special lid machine?
What do you mean?
Ghosts. They don't want ghosts to drink your boba before you get it.
Wouldn't you use the special lid machine every chance you got?
It's just like, why is it the one category of drink that gets the special lid machine?
This is close enough to even. Okay, so the thing I'm thinking is, sorry, Richard, we'll return to your question in a second. Let me just describe. When you press a button, the scissors will go up, they'll like animate up and also like snip shut, and then they'll come back down, and any ingredients they intersect with in that time will have gravity applied to them. They're gonna fall. Does that seem reasonable?
Yeah.
So let's start with just one of them. Scissor left. Scissor left with, and we're going to do a SVG path. Let's do a quick one. And it's just going to be lowercase v for vertical, starting from our current position. And we're just going to go up like 20 pixels.
Yeah, let's try 20.
Oops. 20 is not enough also, I think. Let's do 30. Also, I think this is going to be bad if you press it twice. Yeah. Great. But that's
so I think
basically
what you should do is you should change the kind while it's animating and then check the kind. Or I guess you have sprite data already, so you could just set a boolean.
True. Yeah. Let's do that. Oops. And
well, I guess when they're going across the board, some of them are already overlapping. Like the bottom row overlaps with the scissors, so you might want to change the kind. You're gonna do an overlap stuff.
Yeah, I could also just move all the scissors down.
Sure.
Okay. Scissors left, data, animating to Boolean true. And then I'm also going to set the image.
Oh, wait, you could, instead of setting the image, do you want to do an image animation of it going like?
Ooh, yeah, that's great. Animate. scissor left. And this is 16 by 32. 16 by 32. And I'm gonna make it narrower. So I'm gonna actually duplicate this frame just so I can make sure I'm doing. Great. So it's gonna be like, oh boy. Yeah, you know.
Yeah. No, I think it'll work when it's animating for sure.
It's gonna be going very fast also. So hopefully this will not matter. And here.
In response to my Boba question, Viviana said that Taiwan is cutting edge in food innovation. It's true.
Completely closed. Taiwan is cutting
Now that I'm
edge.
thinking about it, I wonder if it'll let me share this because it is like 8 to 9 frames of 160 by 120. I think it works.
Yeah, it should be fine.
Okay. I think this will work a little bit better if I do keep the handles more consistent. There's a lot going on here. Sure, that's something.
Yeah. Wait, are you not going to use the fully open frame?
No, it's too big. I don't want to mess with.
Oh yeah, good point. Good point. Good point.
Yeah. So okay, actually I am going to change it back to 50 because that divides evenly into 200, and I'm just going to duplicate each of these and not have a loop. I guess I could have a loop, it doesn't really matter, but whatever. So these should be synced up, both 200 milliseconds, and then I'm going to pause for 200 milliseconds, and then I'm going to set animating to false, and then I'm only going to do this if we are not currently animating.
Oh, you got to put this inside of a separately do.
Yeah. This is Sprite.
Guess it's time for the timers theme song.
Richard.
Oh boy, I really laid that on myself. Tick 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 tock.
It's pretty good. All right, so let's try this once real quick and just make sure it does the thing. And then I'm going to reset the image.
Oh, you could actually just put it at the end of that animation.
Ooh, yeah, smart. All right, one more time. Perfect. Okay, and oops, then we need to do the thing Richard mentioned, which is add the timers extension. Okay, grab the separate.
And I hope you know that you have to do the next theme song.
Me?
Yeah, because now we've all done one except you.
Yeah, but I can't do it while I'm driving. I think drivers should have.
It won't be today, but you're gonna have to do it at some point.
Actually, do not hate this. perfect. And we're just going to duplicate this code and do it for all the other. So left up is going to be scissor up. Scissor up.
Ooh,
I
we could've
guess
done this in a
this could have
function.
been a function. I could still make it a function. We still have
Yeah,
time.
you could do that. Yeah, I mean, if you're going to change all the variables anyway, it's going to take less time to just make a function.
I think so. Scissors go. All right. Yeah. I think this will work. Let me just pull all of these out and replace them. Cool.
Oh, I guess this is sort of refactoring. Joey, can you sing the refactoring theme song since Vivian's not here?
I don't think it was here when it.
I can't. Well, can Vivian just sing it in chat?
She just left.
Oh.
Lame. What was it?
All right, fine.
I don't remember it.
Wait, you did
strongly
it.
enough.
Yeah, you did it. That's it.
Oh, that's it? Okay.
I don't think Joey was here when it happened. Were you?
Scaled up?
Yeah.
I haven't-
It was
Vaguely-
described
well, I've
as
heard
the
it once.
sound when you open a treasure chest in Breath of the Wild.
Oh.
Oh, so it's just the scale up, yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Up, down.
Oh,
Okay,
the intro
let's-
animation is in the chat, by the way, but there's no reason to drop it in right away because it is, like 10 frames of 160 by 120.
I am going to look
Okay.
at it, though.
What, you're gonna
The
look
whole
at it,
thing,
Richard?
you can look at the whole thing just by the preview.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Okay.
It's
The
pretty
thing
good.
I need to do is, oops, one of these guys did get. Okay, whatever. The thing I need to do is move all of them down so that they're not quite touching the lines.
You know what I normally do when I have to move a lot of sprites down?
Actually, I think I'm gonna.
I just write a for loop for the kind and just move them all down by the same amount.
Oh man. I'm gonna move this line up actually. So it'll like. Just gonna undo the change I made previously, I guess. Since it no longer really matters if they're overlapping. So now we're at 23. Yeah, okay, that looks great. And then overlaps. So this should be straightforward because of our great physics engine. On sprite of kind scissor overlaps with sprite of kind ingredient. We're just going to add some gravity to the ingredient. Oh, perfect. Okay. And gravity is acceleration in the y direction, and we're going to set it to like 100.
Yeah, you will more than that. Just do our classic 500, I think. See how it goes.
So fast. All right, let's see how it goes. Yeah. That's not bad at all, actually. I think I want it to fly a little bit more. I guess some of them will be faster though. So.
Yeah, it's pretty fast. I think you might be right.
Let's try 300. 300 might be too slow. Maybe 400 is the happy place.
Oh, that one's broken. Oh, you missed it.
Cool. I think that's good. And then the other thing I want to do is when I'm creating the ingredients, I'm going to set auto destroy to be true on the ingredient. Okay, we've got ingredients. We've got scissors. This game. Perfect. And we need them to go in the buckets. So I'm going to, I think I'm just going to guess I shouldn't have done these in a for loop. I'm gonna add. Yes, Joey's Arcade Sprite Util extension.
I thought you did it wrong too, is the thing that makes me angry at myself.
I think there was like a L that was missing for a second, and you backspaced it or something.
Oh, I didn't put the L on J Wonderl, but that was just like a typo. That was.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. And then I'm going to draw an image onto the bucket. So I'm going to draw the ingredient image. Ingredient images get value at index to the image of the bucket. At 13.
So was this a good game for getting Neo points? I mean, I know no games were really good for getting Neo points, but
I heard that the game where you type in the 12 digits on a card in your dad's wallet was a really good one for that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm. Classic. Okay. And then the other thing I'm going to do is, so you have to get it in the bucket, which means say you like drop an ingredient from the side and it hits the side of the bucket, that's not in. So I'm going to make a little sprite at the top of each of these, and it's going to be invisible. So I'm going to make a new variable called zone. Yeah.
So futuristic, so sci-fi.
And then my buckets are 40 across. And I'm going to make this like 3 pixels tall. I'm going to make it pink so we can see it. And I'm going to place it on top of the bucket. So I'm going to set the zone X to be also the bucket X.
You don't even need to set the Y, actually.
Oh, yeah, perfect. Cool, that just about works. And then I'm going to make it invisible. Actually, I'm going to do 2 more things. I'm going to make it invisible, and then I'm going to save the kind. No. Yes. I guess I'll save an index.
You could just
image.
You already made an if statement where you go over the number to set the data.
Yes.
Just duplicate that, but change the temp number to be indexed.
Cool, yeah, sure. Why not? I guess this could have been a function as well. We're in it now.
Just change that to be zone.
Yeah. So basically, I'm just going to save the name of the ingredient that it is onto the zone. Z for zone. Cool. So it's got flavor and it's got this. And this is because you have to be dropping things into the right bucket. I'm going to collapse this guy because it's getting real tall, and then clean these up.
Z for zone, a Z male Zer.
Okay, and then when the ingredient overlaps zone, bucket zone, we're going to check to see if they're the same kind, and if so, we're going to destroy it. Otherwise, you'll like lose a life or something. So here's an if check. It's going to be, we're checking the sprite data on both of these guys.
I have a quick message from one of our sponsors.
Yeah.
Come on down to Bucket Zone. We got all the buckets you can want. We got pails, we got big buckets, we got paint buckets, we got full sized. Put whatever you want in our buckets. Bucket Zone.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Pail is just a subset of bucket, right? Is there anything specific about it?
I feel like it's just like a tiny bucket.
Yeah. And that was wrong. So we're good. Okay, cool. So as you can see, when I do the wrong one, yes, okay, the right one disappears and the wrong one falls off the screen. We'll figure something out. And
Maybe there is no difference between a pail and a bucket. Oh, no, here it is.
It says primarily metallic, nearly cylindrical as a pail, and sometimes they're wooden, but like it
Yeah,
usually
so-
describes like a small metallic cylindrical one.
What I've got from Wikipedia is a bucket is usually an open top container, whereas a pail can have a top or lid.
Oh, interesting. I guess lunch pails, right?
Yeah.
Ah.
Okay, I'm going to do a Daryl. Cool. I'm saving this cursor because it's really nice. We're not going to use it, but usually when I draw cursors, they don't turn out that nice. So
You should just make it, you should just put it off screen and then like every once in a while it'll animate up for a second and come back down.
it'll animate up, turn into a little hand and wave, and come back down.
Interesting. Okay, it looks like there's a good rule of thumb. If you can use can or canister, you can use pail. If you can use basket or tub, it would be bucket.
Okay, can I just say bucket and pail is the same thing interchangeably though?
But they're
I
not.
won't fault you for it.
Who's gonna stop me?
I won't
Shannon.
report you to jail.
Yeah, Joey's on my back. You gonna report me to the bucket police?
All right, all right.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Okay, so the thing I just did was I added the status bars extension, which means I do actually need to re-expand our very big statement. And I'm going to, let's think about this. I want each of these to have a status bar to represent how much stuff is in each one. And I think I'm going to attach it to the zone sprite because the buckets are really just there for decoration.
When it fills up, are you gonna make a little Boba go across the bottom of the screen?
When it fills up. I think the
Gotcha.
Boba's gonna be coming before. It'll be like, here's a matcha jasmine boba. You need to make sure you have matcha and jasmine in your buckets.
Oh, I see.
And then it'll subtract. I don't know if we're gonna get to that. But we're gonna try. All right.
I believe in us.
Thanks. Okay, so each time you make a zone, you're also going to make a status bar, and it's going to be a tall one. Perfect. And then I'm going to attach it to the zone and then see how this position works. Zone.
Trying to think of a jingle for bucket zone, but I'm bad at jingles.
What direction does the offset move things in, Joey?
It's a little hard to describe. Padding is away from the thing. Offset is
Perfect. Offset is exactly what I want.
alongside.
Yeah. All right.
Wow, Shannon just no-scoped that.
What?
You just got it perfectly.
Dead on.
And then they start out full, right?
I mean, they start off at I think it's 100.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna make the max 20 items. I'm gonna make the max 10 items in a bucket. Cool. And we're full. Oh no, we're empty.
Yeah, you want to set to 0.
Oh, it's purple. Ah! All right, I'll change it to a different one.
If you want to specifically set the colors, there's a block for that too.
Oh yeah, but the ones you have are pretty
If
good.
If you
you
just move, if you just move the status bar up, you can, inside of where you're setting the zone, you can set the colors based off the ingredients.
Oh, wise. So I'm going to make the status bar immediately after I make the zone, and then when I'm setting the ingredients, yeah. So matcha is going to be fill of, okay, so I think,
Just like the same background for each of them, right?
yeah.
Yeah, that works.
And jasmine is going to be yellow because white is kind of confusing.
Sure.
And taro is going to be purple. And they're all going to appear black right now. Nice. Okay. And then in my overlaps, when I destroy the sprite, I'm also going to get the status bar attached. Yep. Status bar kind health attached to the zone. And I'm going to change the value of it by 1. Okay. And in the Neopets game, if you exceed, that's bad. We're not going to do that for now. Or like we're gonna come back to this. That's gonna be a stretch. All right, let's try some things. Yeah.
Nice.
No. This one. Yes. Okay, cool. So you can see the buckets are filling up. And you know, bad things happen when you miss. So the last thing to do is to make the boba. And I'm also gonna do that on a timer. Okay, so I think I'm gonna start with lives. So set life to, and I can give you a lot because this is, I don't know, a lot of things are happening. So if it hits the bucket, actually I'm gonna destroy it no matter what. And if you get it in the wrong bucket, that costs a life. If it falls off,
Intense.
oh, that's why you have 10. Oh, the life thing is going to block the ingredients. That's fine. And then finally, we're going to start with it happening, I don't know, not very frequently. Make a sprite. Let me think.
So the other, are you trying to do the boba?
Yes.
You could just do it when value reaches 100 with the stats bar event. The stats value equals 10, I mean.
So you just get boba? You don't have to like fill orders?
Well, I mean, that could be the trigger for checking if the order is filled or not.
I don't understand entirely.
Do it your way. Ignore me.
Okay, my way is definitely, I don't exactly know how to do it my way, but we'll see. I have some idea, I guess. Okay, so I'm going to make a new variable. It's going to be order, and the order is going to be, it's going to be 3 colored dots, and that's going to be what flavors it's going to take. So is this a good idea? Oh, well. Yeah. Okay. If we're just going to do some numbers, I think I'm going to pick a random. So I have this temp number. Temp number. So we're always definitely going to have one flavor. So I'm picking a random number between 0 and 2. And then maybe there's a small % chance I'll pick another number and a small % chance I'll add a third number.
Yeah.
That's guess I'll make it an array. This will be the order. This is not going to be rename variable order color. Oh boy. Get temp number if 30% chance while index of yes does not equal. So basically I'm saying while the order or list of orders our list of flavors, what did I call this? Oh good lord. Our list of flavors does not contain the number that we're picking. So basically we want to put a different number in there. So yeah, so if it doesn't equal -1, that means we found the temp number in here. So we have to pick again. And then I'm going to add order color value temp number to the end. Okay. And then, you know, I just do this whole thing again. And then for each of these order color, I'm going to make a sprite, which is going to be a small circle. Variable. And I'm going to make it, I'm going to copy this if statement, which has the colors, and move it down here. Oh, we're definitely going to run out of time for this. All right. Let me think. I don't think there's enough left here for a full stream. So the thing I'm going to do in our remaining time is I'm going to pull in Joey's animation. And we'll, I don't know, I'll probably finish the rest of it off stream. My plan is I'm going to make these order sprites. I'm going to give them a lifespan. And when the lifespan expires, it's going to subtract that number from the bucket. And if the bucket goes below 0, then you lose a life. And each fulfilled order is going to be 1 point. So.
Yeah, I added a little something to your animation. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. 1 sec, I'm almost done.
Okay, let me know when.
I mean, it's probably closer to what I wanted it to be. I just kind of gave up a little bit because it was getting so slow. I was doing it on live.
Yeah, fair enough. All right. I'm not even going to play this animation and see how it looks.
All right, are we ready?
Yep, here it comes.
Okay. This is 80, so I'll just do.
It's 99% intact. I just redid the very last part with some colors.
Okay, cool. So there's some order sprites appearing at the bottom. And let me pull this in. So Joey, this is supposed to run at the beginning of the game?
That was my idea, was that it's just like the intro.
Okay.
And to be honest, I want a sound. So you know the original like Sega sound? When you hear when you do like a Sonic game where it's Sega. I want that but with Boba.
Boba.
So if we can get that working in our sound, that would be ideal.
Awesome. Can I just import this directly, or do I need to pull it?
This is just an animation. So just
right.
You should just open the share project and then copy it.
Oh.
Off stream, just to show everybody.
I'll open the share project to show everybody, and then I'll copy it into the thing off stream, just because Teams also makes this very slow. We're 1 minute over. Okay. Going. So this is Joey's animation with Richard's modification for our starting screen.
I really like the modification. It's kind of what I was going for. It's just I couldn't make it happen with the lag.
Dun dun dun. Oh, it's beautiful. One more time. Is the modification the swirls and the stars?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I had like just I had pop written out with just a black line and just a couple like square lines.
Beautiful. This looks great. All right. Well, I'll put this in the game, and then everything will hit the forums on Friday. Thank you guys so much for joining us. I'm Shannon. I'm at Shakao on the MakeCode forum.
I'm Joe at JWondrill on the MakeCode forums.
I'm Richard, and we love Boba. See you later, folks.